Hi everyone, this is Justin Patterson. I am from Drexel University in the Master's Program of Digital Media at COMAD, and I wanted to give a brief presentation on the game I'm developing for the fulfillment of the graduation thesis. It is a game reminiscent of Pokemon Snap called Avian, where you're taking pictures of birds, and it steps the user through how to control the game when you go to its website. And after learning how to control the game, they press accept and it loads up the game. And the goal of the game is to teach users the taxonomy and physiology of birds. And the goal of my research is to present a possible way of generating content, information, and presentation. And the way that my research is headed is showing that, one, we can use adaptivity to cater content generation for students so that they can do things in goal-oriented or exploration-oriented ways depending on the way they play. And since the way they play is important, that follows into my second concept. The second concept is intrinsic integration, which states that the better that the gameplay reflects the learning content in a serious game, the better that content will be absorbed by the learner. I just wanted to give a quick rundown of how the game works. So after going in that website and pressing OK and reading through the instructions, they are dropped into this game world. Very realistic forest, as you can see. And they have access to this instruction booklet where they can press on the index and see that their objectives are the following birds, which is only one in this case, and that they have a series of birds that they can look at in this book. These birds are generated procedurally using an XML file, so I can add as many as I want and it will all end up looking nice. And that's how it also knows how to generate objectives based on those inputs. So my goal is the Cooper Hawk. I see a little description about it, and I have the option of adding a reel image. So I click on my reel and I see I don't have any images yet. I have to take pictures and then come over. So, with that said, if I go to my Cooper Hawk and I bust out my camera by referring to, please ignore the camera, I'm just trying to get my mouse over this GUI texture that shows that you press the left mouse button to bring up your binoculars. And then the top left, you'll see it says use the spacebar to shoot your camera so that you get this guy on your reel. So now that I took a picture of him using the spacebar, I press here on the add bird from reel. I add this bird. I submit it, and I get a score depending on how close I was, and what type of bird it is, and its current action. So if I were to get closer to this bird and not make him disappear, because when you get too close to the birds, they escape. So now that he's that close, I can try to add another picture. So this one. Oh, excuse me. This one. And you'll see that my score went down because there's fewer birds in that image and I was probably a little farther away. So then what I can do is when I'm in my index and I see that I found all my objectives is I can get new goals. Upon getting new goals, I can click on that bird, review its information, and walk around and try to find it. Please excuse any lag you see. It's a result of the software that's recording the screen. And I know that a robin is one of my birds. I read the description, I add a robin. Lo and behold, I get a score, and it's marked as found, and when I go back to the index, it's crossed off on the objective list. that is all I've worked on for this game so far. Thank you so much for your time. I'm Justin Patterson from Drexel University.